What's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Pull up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro at full throttle. Now we in the Mecca bottle, neck about a 30-second intersection. Look across the intersection where the bomb we surround flexing. In the city we post up that sticky note. You can smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. It's KRT folks and we well represented. We on that Knicks shit, you can smell it, so please don't step in it. Knicks about to open up a can of bath. The burner cooking with gas. Big cat alley digging through the deep track. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash to make a splash. With them fools moving too slow before the pregame show. So here was on tap with the starting 5-1 the entry for key mental with a slew of facts. Go salute to the fam in the chat when the rack with your man up. The brand in front of the camera is a picture. Caption snap back to the cap. We think dripping. This real talk, you know we from the description. It's the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fire team, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. Real talk. Salute, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? What's good? What's good? We are up in the building, man. The pregame show, Divine, Shot Powers, Knicks, Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Arena tonight. Could be an awesome game down there. It's going to be a fun game tonight, man. Thanksgiving Eve. Knicks, they're going to be down in Dallas. They're trying to get a second win in a row. I'm looking forward to that game tonight, man. I hope they can go down there and do some things, man, and come out with a victory. So first and foremost, let me bring my partner, my brother, and everybody in the building, man. Shot Powers is good, my man.
In the chat, let's get it.
Let's get it, man. We here, man. We on a good night, man, for some basketball, man. Thanksgiving Eve. Before they go out there and get all full tomorrow night, and then come in Charlotte lay an egg because they ate too much the other Thanksgiving night. So for tonight anyway, man. Salute to the chat. Big Task, my brother, what's popping? Big Task in the building. Just Knicks, what's good? Darren, my man, what's popping? Salute to all you guys, man, in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all coming in early, hollering at your boys and them. But we here, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. You guys said we got Knicks in Dallas after coming off that good win the other night. Not a good one, a great win actually. In Denver, now they got to go in there and try to beat another good team, man. And hopefully they can go in there and get it popping tonight, man. And I'm really looking forward to these cats getting it on tonight, man. And hopefully they go out there and do what they do, and they go down there and win this game, man. They win this game tonight. I feel so good about it, man, because I just know that Dallas is a pretty formidable team, even without Luka. They've been beating some good people, man. And I put up some of their games in a few, but they've been playing pretty good basketball as well. Shot Power, so we can't take it for granted. They are literally got a good record, man. They 10-8, we 10-7. Like I said, they missing their big horse, obviously Luka Doncic, but they got Kyrie. They got a good defense down there. Dallas is playing some good ball, man. And remember, these cats were there almost at the end last year, so I think we cannot take them for granted. I'm hoping that we can go down there tonight and try to find a way to put our star power against their star power, our key guys against their key guys, and hopefully we can come out with a victory tonight, Shot Power, because it's definitely going to be needed. We can get this one tonight. I really feel good about going into Thanksgiving tomorrow, then having that matinee game against Charlotte. So I would love to see us get a win tonight, just in case we go down there and everybody eat too much food tomorrow. They come up early Saturday morning. That's what's so crazy. Right after Thanksgiving night, they give them a matinee game. No cat.
Yeah, man.
Food, man. So it's crazy.
Well, I say this, man. I think the Knicks are going to do some positive things out tonight. I think now I was looking over some stats and stuff like that, and it's crazy how numbers tell you how good a team could be playing. And right now we are oh man, I forgot the dang numbers. 13th in the NBA in all NBA teams. We were 27th. We're 13th in pace right now. We are 13th in pace, and I mean we are coming out of the doldrums of some low things. We're top 10. I can't remember. I think it's 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, something like that. in assists right now with about 30. I think it's 37 assists to 27, 28 assists a game or something like that. We are making moves towards the better. We are rebounding. We're at top 15 in rebounding. Our offense is number two or three or something like that. What I'm saying is we're starting to get a good stride going on, and I think tonight will carry over. You know what I mean? They don't have their big gun down there. This team has been still winning without Luka, but they don't have Luka down there, and I think this will be one of the first games that Jalen Brunson could go down there and really capture a win. I think since he left that team.
Yeah. Real talk, man. Salute everybody in the chat too, man. Big Taz, like I said, Nick 100 GM, John McDonald, Mr. Tito's, what's popping? Nick nostalgic, man. What's good? He in the building. Salute everybody, man. Salute to you guys for coming in, man, on this Thanksgiving Eve, man. I really appreciate you guys up in here with us, dropping all them jewels up in that chat. That's what it do. But yeah, shout power to them. I think this team tonight could go out there and it's gonna be a pretty tough team. Them cats is pretty talented down there, man. Make no mistake about it. Dallas Mavericks in the finals last year. What I like about the Dallas Mavericks team, they almost like the Knicks. They went and took care of the things they needed to take care of for us. They was too offense minded in the last couple of years, but last year and this year they got a little bit more defense minded team. They play some damn good defense too. They like seventh in the association from a defense rate standpoint. So they really done stepped up their game on the defense side of the ball. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they play tonight. But obviously, not having no Luka Doncic tonight, we just got to see what the Knicks gonna do, what type of game plan they're gonna run and scheme on them guys, how they're gonna impact what they do. Klay Thompson is the game time decision. I will get into that in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we do have enough defense to see if we can combat what they have coming from the offense side of the ball, especially when knowing that Luka's not there. I mean, obviously Kyrie's the big fish out there tonight. But you still got guys who can get buckets down there. PJ Washington can get buckets when he on. We got to watch out for him, but their bench is pretty potent too. So we had to see if Klay Thompson play tonight, then that's another guy who can get buckets. So, but I still, to me, I think it might be a difficult task for the Dallas Mavericks tonight against the Knicks without Luka. I just think it's going to be a difficult task. But I do think Jalen Brunson will wash out Kyrie Irving for his numbers. They both get almost the same type of numbers, them two. And then whoever Klay Thompson. I don't think he's going to be able to get no Carl Anthony Towns numbers. I think he can get numbers. He might can get some Mikal Bridges numbers or something like that. But the way our defense play basketball, I don't think he's going to explode on us. But I think he will be able to, to get some buckets. So I do like our chances because I think we are really right now, and our starting five is pretty top heavy, man. We got some good dudes in that starting five. And I don't think Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Will Hardy, and all these guys, Jay Hardy, I'm going to say, and Najee Marshall, the guy going to be able to hold off what we have. So we'll see. Especially if OG playing the way he playing, like John McDonald say, the X Factor 25. Yeah, I think we got a chance to beat these guys, man. I really do, man. And, we do that. That'd be a beautiful thing going into Thanksgiving, man. So we just got to go in there tonight and make sure that we don't take it for granted just due to the fact Luka's not there. Don't play like he's there. You know what I mean? Don't take that for granted because these cats will go out there just like the Utah Jazz did us, Chop Howard. So we just got to go out there and play tonight and make sure we don't leave no stones unturned. Try to bust out the gate like we did against Denver. I mean, their defense is much more stout than Denver's right now. They rank, like I said, they rank 7th in the association defense. We rank 23. But I think our defense is getting better. But I do like our chances in this game for sure, man. We just got to go out there and make sure we leave everything on the floor and try to shoot a high percentage and rebound the basketball and do all them things. I think we do. I think we should come out of there.
Yeah. I'm not 100%. This is what I've seen. I think OG right now is a 21-point scorer right now in the starting unit. So you got 21 from OG, you got 25, 26 from Brunson, and 26, 27 from Cat. That's a pretty good started. That's a pretty good 3 starters in your starting unit. You know what I mean? And I think the same gritty stuff that they did in the last game and in the last couple of games, man. This team is playing some. The offense is immaculate. The defense works, but only in spurts. And I mean, we don't have enough bodies to really apply the pressure like we really want to yet. So the downside is I thought that we would see Precious Achua back tonight. or tomorrow or the day after with against the Hornets. But Ian Begley has said that he probably won't be back for those 2 games. So I trust in Ian Begley. He's one of those guys like those the wise men, one of the 3 wise men that I pay attention to and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, we just need to get out there and do the things that we usually do. Control the pace and grab some rebounds and hit our free throws. You know what I mean? And continue doing what we've been doing for the last couple of games. These last 7-3 in the last 10 games or something like that. So that's what we just need to get out here and get out there and stay gritty and do what we need to do to win this basketball game.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the family in the chat, man. Everybody in the chat, salute. Jermaine popped in the building. NYC B-Ball, my brother was good. AP. You already know how everybody do, man. Salute to y'all. Chop Low, my man. Supreme System Lord. Chop Low in the building. All you guys, John, JD, Mr. Tito's in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all get ready to have a good day tomorrow. But spend time with your family and friends or whatever the case may be. So, tonight we get in here, get it popping. Let's see if the Knicks can carry us over to Thanksgiving feeling good with a win tonight. But I like I said, I think they got a good chance of winning this game on the road tonight. We win tonight, man. We have to be over 500 on the road like we were the past year. We had a good road season last year, ladies and gentlemen. We can get back to winning on the road and then take care of business at the Mecca. I think it's going to be pretty good, moving forward. So I'm really up for everything tonight, man. It's going to be some interesting ball tonight, man. Like I said, Jalen Brunson, Kyrie, not too long ago before the season started, they were playing together in Black Ops and all that. These guys get down like that. So, I'm quite sure they're looking at going at each other because it's two savvy professionals, 2 hard-nosed professionals, skilled professionals who can do the damn thing with the basketball. So that's going to be a beautiful matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I just think that obviously they might throw maybe Mikal or Josh Hart on them for the defense side of the ball before you got 2 of the 2 top point guards in the game playing tonight. Literally 2 of the top 2 of the game playing tonight. And so it should be really, really fun to watch, man. I'm really gonna look forward to this thing. But I do like our chances tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think we finally hit that stride. And like I said, coming off that victory, where I thought that would probably change the trajectory where we're gonna be playing the rest of the season. I thought that was a big win for us. And I think that is gonna kind of push us moving forward. Where it's like this that type of win I thought might get us on a winning streak. So let's hope that it comes to fruition and these guys win tonight and maybe can get down there to Charlotte on a matinee, which is going to be hard. They're going on a 12 o'clock matinee the day after Thanksgiving. It's not going to be an easy game for no team in the NBA. So there's going to be a lot of food eating, maybe a little wine drinking, a little whatever the case may be, family and friends. A lot of energy going to be exhausted on Thanksgiving. Everyone's going to be laid back with pie in their system, turkey in their system. So these guys going to be human beings just like us. But hopefully they don't get too crazy enough. So I'm expecting which I might call a sluggish game on Friday. Now, if it was at 7:30 at night, it might be different.
Yeah, man.
12 o'clock in the afternoon after the day after Thanksgiving, I do think that might rear its ugly head for whether one of them teams, either one of them. So, let's see how it goes, man. But I think we win the night shot powers. I think we be looking pretty good moving into that game Friday. And so I'm really excited about it, man. But I think tonight we get a good one, though. I really do think we get a good one on national TV, ESPN. It's going to be popping up in there, man. And I think the Knicks going to go in there. Jalen Brunson going back to the city where he got drafted at. A lot of different players in there. Quentin Grimes, ex-Knick, was once here last year. Now he's there. And all that good stuff. There's a lot of familiarity with this stuff and a lot of personal things. You didn't sign me. You traded me. So it's going to be fun, man. It should be a really good game. I'm looking forward to the Knicks going there and get down. Like I said, they got a good defense ball club down here, and we just got to don't take it for granted. Blake Lively, that young boy, could play down in the center spot pretty good. He's agile and mobile enough to go out there with Towns because he's not a big kid, but he's linky. But he
definitely linky.
Linky, yeah, and so and Najee Marshall been around. PJ Washington, he can play ball. That's going to be a good matchup too. So I'll put that up in a minute. But other than that, let's go get it. Let's get it popping. Salute to the chat. Knicks in Dallas, man, the American Airline Arena, going down there to go for 2 in a row to get the 11-7 and start working on this trajectory that we talking about. And I think we should get it, man. So let's see what happens. Real talk. Salute my man Parrish just popped in the building. Shoot Parrish. Everybody, Jermaine, my man. Everybody in chat. Salute. But yeah, Sean Powell, I'm looking forward to a really fun game tonight, man. I think it's gonna be pretty special.
Salute to NYC B-ball for saying that. I think he's due for a 30-point game coming, and I think it should be a game that he probably can prosper tonight. And also, Paris Duggar, thank you for coming in and saying that. Great words of wisdom right there. Everyone's down on Bridges, shooting 33% from three-point land. He's still 50% from the mid-range game. He's killing the mid-range game. And even in a bad game, he's giving you 15 points. And just to let you all know, Dante DiVincenzo was down in Minnesota, and he's shooting about 25% from three-point land. As a matter of fact, he got benched the other night. So, you know, it's just, you know, not to, you know, pull point fingers or pull punches or anything like that. But, you know what I mean? Sometimes it takes you a little while to get organized into the system. Right now, at this time last year, when Dante DiVincenzo was playing for the Knicks, he was still coming off the bench. You know what I mean? I think before Thanksgiving, he was still coming from off the bench. Quinn Grimes didn't get hurt. I think Quinn Grimes got hurt and he came in and never got back that start position. So, just to, put that out there. Dante DiVincenzo didn't start firing up all those 3-point shots to knock down those 3-point shots in December, January, February. That's when he started getting hot. So let's hope and stay positive about what Mikal can do, because numbers really don't lie. Numbers tell you right where you should be. And this guy has been, over the last 5 years, 37% 3-point shooting and 85% from the free throw line. And I mean, he's I think he's 67% from the free. He has. I don't even really see Mikal getting to the free throw line, but he is under his shooting expectations from the field goal percentage, and definitely underwhelming at the 3-point line. He's hitting them, but he's not hitting them at the clip of almost 40% like he was in prior years in his career. So with those things being said, the Knicks starting unit is averaging over 100 points a game. That's I don't even remember the last time I could really say that about a Knicks team, that I could really sit back and think about over 100 points a game. So yeah, he'll get in the rhythm. The other night, the Knicks their starting unit scored 119 points. I averaged the team and the whole team, I'm talking about the starters and the backups, to being over 117 points a game, and they scored 119 points. So this offense is the one thing that the Knicks just have to do is bring their offense a little higher from where they are now. I think I'm not sure what their rate is. I think the other day they were like 21 or something like that. I'm not sure if they moved up any, but we'll see when we get to that part of the show.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, NYC B-ball, they are very good on the defense. Their defense rating is number 7th in the NBA. They're really good on the defense side of the ball. They got, like I said, Blake Lively and Marshall. They got some good ball, and now they got Quentin Grimes down there. That's why you see where they traded away Tim Hardaway for Quentin Grimes. You see why. Because Tim Hardaway is not a defender. Quentin Grimes is a defender. They really got good on that side of the ball, man. They got a bunch of young energy down there. And so I think they got that to offset Kyrie and offense. They brought in some defense-minded players in Dallas, and I think it's making a difference for that team right now. And like I said, they 10-8, we 10-7. So but what's interesting to me about the Mikal thing, this is what people don't have to worry about that, because you know why? A couple of weeks or a month from now, Anunoby gonna go in a slump. Anunoby is gonna go in a slump. Jalen Brunson already been in a slump. You know what I mean? No NBA player can go the whole season just being straight good. So he right now he just going through his slump at the beginning of the year. But Mikal will pick it back up. That's one thing I am not worried about, is that when you got a team scoring 119 points, that's the least thing you can even worry about. We shouldn't be worried about nothing on the Knicks offense. All we should be worried about is how better can they get on the defense side of basketball. The New York Knicks is number 2 in the association offense rating. Number 2, 30 teams in the NBA, they're the second best in net rating on the offense side of the ball. So I'm not worried about no Mikal Bridges, man. Real talk. He'll come around, and when he do, you will know about it. And you know what? Because think about it. Pretty soon, you might see Karl-Anthony Towns hit a slump, or you might see Josh Hart hit a slump. Somebody's gonna get a slump in the quarter season. That's just the reality of things. You know what I mean? And I think but I think he will break out of it pretty soon. It would be nice tonight, like you said, and why the brother pop for 30 tonight, that'd be special. But the main thing tonight is to get a victory. The main thing tonight is get a victory, to get 11-7. Say that we went on that West Coast trip with one more game left. Man, if we go 4-1, I'm gonna do some cartwheels up in this piece. I don't know how I'm gonna be when I come back down off the cartwheel, but I'll let you know. But it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to get out there tonight, getting it popping, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it should be about, and we should be about it. We should go down there and treat this game like it's a playoff game, because there's 2 playoff teams. One of them went deep last year. We could have went deep too. We wouldn't have got hurt. So just go to show you the level of competition that's gonna be out there on that floor tonight. They're gonna be all about business. It's all gonna be about business tonight. Ain't gonna be no time to play out there tonight. Let's go get it popping and see that may the best team win. Now, from what I'm feeling, I think our Knicks go out there and win that thing tonight. I think we got a lot out there they got to deal with. They got a lot we got to deal with. But I think offensively, we more gifted than they is, because they don't have Luka there. I mean, we are more gifted than they are offensively. So if our defense could play tonight and play like they played the other night, minus the last few minutes when Russell Westbrook got popping, the New York Knicks will play defense the way they played the other night. I like our chances coming out of Dallas tonight. I think our offense is good. We good there. Ain't no issues in New York, no offense. Ain't nothing to talk about on that side of the ball for me until you have to talk about it. But right now, the way they playing, the numbers that they put about offense, it is like kind of irrelevant to talk about. You know what I mean? It's nobody that you can critique on that team other than maybe Mikal Bridges, because he's in a shooting slump, not an overall slump for the way he played basketball. Just his shots is not falling, but everything else he's doing fine. You know what I mean? He's still playing within the floor of the offense. He's still cutting. He's still hitting the mid range. Like I said, it just takes time, and I think the brother will get it popping tonight. It is going to be a physical game tonight, John McDonald. You dead on about that. That's going to be one of the games and they got a bunch of dudes down there too. Let me see, because not only they got Blake Light, they still got Norman Powell down there. Not Norman Powell, but the other Powell. Not Norman. Norman played for the Clippers. Anyway, the Powell, the center for them cats.
Like I know you're talking about.
He's still down there. And they got a good roster, man. They do. So we definitely can't take them cats for granted, but we got to go out there and punch them in the mouth tonight, though. And I think you're gonna see some real hard-nosed basketball tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm really looking forward to it, Shot Power. So let's just see what's on the injury report and everything. See what guy is in, what guy is out, and see what on all that good stuff. Then we get back at it, man. That's what we do, man. Here's what's on tap. Devon, Shot Power, Knicks, and Dallas. Let's get it. Let's get it. that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we back in the building, man. Appreciate that, man. But like I said, the injury report, y'all see what it is for the New York Knicks. Same usual suspects out. Tyler Kolek is questionable tonight, but everybody else been out for a while. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson, McCullough Jr., Preston Achua, and Boo Booey. They got him on there. They must have him on the roster for some reason. And Tyler Kolek is questionable. And for them guys, like I said, they got some guys out there that's questionable. Klay Thompson is questionable. Lively is questionable, but them guys going to play tonight. I'm quite sure they are. A big game for them guys. And I think they're going to play tonight on national TV against the Knicks. I think everybody gets up for the Knicks, man. So we'll see how it goes. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. On Dias was popping, man. OD was good. Paris Duggan, my brother, was popping. Cam from the kickback. You already know what it is. Salute to you guys, man. Salute to everybody for coming in. Happy Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving night, man. I hope all y'all get to hang out tomorrow and do the thing with your family and friends, man. I know there's gonna be a day to really sit back, kick back with the family, man, and all that good stuff. So whatever y'all do, y'all just be safe out there and enjoy your day, man, and enjoy everything with your family. But yeah, man, looking at for what I'm saying tonight, and another thing we throw up there because I really want to kind of let y'all see what I was talking about earlier, because I do think these guys, even without Luka, They pretty efficient on what they do. You know, I mean, they got a good team there, ladies and gentlemen. If you look right there at the graphic I threw up, them dudes is 10-7, 10-8. I'm to say they 9th in the standings in the association. They're 6-3 at home. They 6 on the offense rating. They get buckets, and they 7th defense rating. And we, you know, so that's where it's gonna look at the net rating between both teams. We 7th and they 8th. But what stands out to me is their defense. They ranked number 7th in the association from a net rating perspective. We ranked 23, and I do think our defense is better than 23. Like I said, I think we played better the other night. But so we got to take all that into consideration tonight, where they can score the ball just like we can. But right now, that defense is playing better than ours, and that kind of puts us right where we at with these 7th in the net rating and 8th in the net rating. So we just got to go out there tonight and make sure that we play hard tonight, because these cats going to come out there and play hard as well. And they got a good team down there. But I do think we go out there and respond well tonight, man. I'm confident in this team, and I believe these cats really on something right there, man. And Shot Powell. So we just got to make sure that we cross T's and dot I's tonight. Go hard tonight, and try to come out there with a victory tonight. Real quick, AP, yes indeed, AP. I had them up on the channel pretty soon. You know, and various colors that you want to purchase, that's fine as well. To be up there. Now I'll do some giveaways here and there, man, with some things later on down the line. But I'll definitely get some drip up in there for everybody, man, and I'll get it up on the website pretty soon where y'all can notify me if you want to get some and all that good stuff. But I do appreciate your guys supporting us and all that good stuff, AP. So I appreciate that. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to this team tonight, man. And this gonna be a barn burner right here. This gonna be a good one. 2 defense-minded teams, 2 offense-minded teams on both sides of the ball. They can all both get down. So let's see how it goes, Shot Power. Let's see what the Knicks gonna do tonight.
Yeah, you know, I believe they're going to step up. I think after that tongue lashing after the Utah game, I think Tom Thibodeau's got emphasis of what he wants to see out there on the court, and you're going to see it. And the one big thing that I appreciate about the team now is Deuce is back. You know what I mean? Deuce is back in the second lineup with Payne, and those guys, you know, can help us out because hypothetically, you look at the team and the Knicks, the starting unit is scoring about 100 points a game. And last game with Payne being back on the court with Deuce McBride, they scored 23 points. So that's on an average 123 points a night. And I mean, we may not can lock players down, but we need to stop players in stints. And if we do that, we'll be a good team until we can start keeping teams back under 110 points a game.
Hey, Cam, I agree with you on that one, man. We can kind of help contain Kyrie tonight, and hopefully that OG can get a pop, and you dead on with that, man. I think that make a big difference. And Tyler Kolek, AP, he just got an illness. You know, probably got a flu bug or something. Who knows? He got an illness. Nothing physically wrong with him for the a body part. It just that he's out with an illness. Coach was good. Coach, good to see you, my brother. Thanks for coming in. Coach in the building with us already. You already know. Jay Chosen in the building, man. Jay, you know what it is. I'll open up the link pretty soon. But yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to this thing tonight. This is gonna be on right here. This is gonna be on national television. It's gonna be on, man. And I'm hoping, Shop Howard. I'm really hoping that the New York Knicks put on an offense display tonight and let the NBA know, like, oh snap, you know what I mean? These cats is legit. That I'm hoping they can do something like that 130 joint. Maybe they can't. Maybe 120, whatever. But I would love to see them on national TV tonight. Go out there and light it up and put the league on notice. Like, okay, this ain't the team you seen 10 games ago. That's what I'm hoping. They go out there tonight and show them prove. Just show them prove. Get out there and get buckets and them cats getting their bag tonight, man. Because like I said, right now, Anunoby playing like MVP, numbers him and call every towel. Now Jalen Brunson's starting to get in his bag. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time before Mikal getting his. And then we really got something to talk about. But until then, I think it should be nice tonight. If they can get in there tonight and really get it popping and just let the NBA know this is who we are. You know what I mean? That'd be nice for me. And you got to take advantage of knowing that Luka's not there. So I think the game plan is no matter what, the main game plan tonight for me, Shot Power, is Keon Kyrie Irving, just like Cam said. Keon Kyrie Irving, and you make anybody else beat you. Make the other ones beat you, but you don't let him beat you. But what I am happy about, they got to stop Jalen Brunson too. I think Jalen Brunson washes Kyrie Irving out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Even if Kyrie get 30, we know Brunson can go for 30. And I'm really hoping that be the case tonight, man. Shot power. So if they do that, we rebound the ball tonight, find a way to pick our defense up against their defense. Let's see how it goes, man. Should be a fun game tonight, though, no matter what.
Yeah, man. We got to get out there and score the basketball. You know what I mean? We got to put the ball in the basket and play some aggressive defense. You know what I mean? And things should work out. You know what I mean? Like you talked about, Divine. There's no Doncic tonight. You know what I mean? And he's a big cog to their team, not the only one, but a big one. And with him being out, and I think there's a couple. I missed. I'm sorry that I missed the. Did they say Grimes was out too? Questionable, right? Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 of those guys on their team has some type of flu type illness too. I heard, some type flu type illness or something like that. So, even with that being said, on Dios, what's going on, brother? With that being said, that we have to get out and perform. And if you really look back at all the games, even in the games that we lost, we're scoring 120 points a night. We're easily scoring 100 and something points a night. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it recently, but I don't think we've been held under 100 points since the season started. And I think the biggest game that we had was the 145 game. But just a couple of games ago before that, 130, 126, 122 or something like that. I mean, we're scoring in high upper hundreds, 100 and high 120s. You know what I mean? So I'm not opposed to seeing what the Knicks going to come out to do and how they can put the ball in the basket. I want to. The big thing is I'm starting to see Mikal starting to go around the screen. I'm starting to see Mikal cheat through the screen too, when depending on who the man is, who Mikal is playing with is stepping back a little bit, so it's easier for him to slide through instead of up close, and then he's trying to squeeze through and get blocked by the defensive player. I mean, by the offensive player on the other team. So I'm noticing some new things and some new tricks. And once we start seeing Mikal start hitting 4 for 8. I mean, things will change around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Once if the team is going 100 points and Mikal is only getting 15 points now, and we projected him to get to like a 20 points also, what you gonna do then? You know what I mean? But right. The main goal is Tom Thibodeau's team usually play defense, and we will see some more good defense coming back once we get another 1 or 2 of our players back. I can't express enough how good Deuce McBride looked last game, and the defense that he played, the offensive screens that he set, and breaking the team down. And Payne has been phenomenal for us this year. If you didn't like Cameron Payne and the pickup from Cameron Payne, I don't know why, because like we talked about, and we always talk about this in the background, the front office for the New York Knicks is so. They playing chess, man. They're not playing no checkers. They picked up Cameron Payne first, then they got Mikal Bridges, and then they went and tried to go get Larry Shaman. You know where they all played before? They all played together in Utah, not Utah, and yes, you know what I mean. So that's picking plays that that can work together, and that threesome right there will be a big cog in the second unit, especially if we don't get back before Mitchell Robinson gets back. So I'm just saying that to saying I'm going to ride Mikal Bridges the rest of this month. We only got 2 or 3 more days of this month to the 30th. So I'm just going to ride him and hope that tonight he gets somewhere above 25 points tonight.
Yeah, you're real good. Salute to the chat. Hey, Nick Yak, the center you talking about, Derek Lively. Nick Yak, that's that young center down there, defensive-minded young man. Gonna be a problem, definitely on the defense side of the ball. Real talk, man. And salute to everybody in the chat for coming in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like, subscribe for your boys for Nick's Real Talk, man. And let's go get a popping tonight. Let me put this link so I can get Jay up in here in a few minutes, get his thoughts in here. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun tonight, man. It's gonna be fun. I like our chances though, man. I really do. I know this team is good. You can't take nothing from them dudes, but I like our chances, man. I think our guys, we got a good starting 5 in New York. Not a good, we got pretty much a great starting 5. And I think our bench, they'll get stronger. And in a way, I'm happy that Predator is. I'd rather him to come back at home. Be honest with you, I was like, you know what? Let them let them stay off the road trip. Let them come back home because as long as we win, then Precious Achiuwa don't need to come back. Like
right?
But I think about us winning in Denver, the Tom Tiller say, okay, let them sit one more game. We won. If we win tonight, he probably say, okay, you know what? Let's just wait till we get back to Madison Square Garden on Sunday, and he probably come back then. You know what I mean? And I'm fine with that because this team is clicking right now. But I can't wait till we get back. Just another big body, and that we got down there that can play some basketball for New York Knicks. So I'm really looking forward to this cat getting it popping, and I think he will. But until then, you play with what we got on the team right now, and Deuce McBride came back. Chop had an exceptional game. It's just amazing how good this team is because, like I said, it's gonna be one night when one guy don't pop, and you don't even need him to pop. Like that's why I don't think there's no pressure on Mikal. Now, if the Knicks offense wasn't as potent as it was, Shot Powers, I think it might be a different story with Mikal Bridges right now. But being that our offense is being carried so good with Jalen Brunson, Anunoby, and Carl Anthony Towns, it gives him the leisure to don't put pressure on himself. He might put pressure on himself, but the Knicks is not putting pressure on him. But Tom Thibodeau will say, if you ain't got it going, I'm just going to sit you in the fourth quarter because, it don't make no sense for you to be in there if the rhythm is messed up and you're not hitting them down. So, I love Tom Thibodeau holding him accountable as well. And I'm glad about that. He like, listen, but I know Mikal is doing so many other good things, so it's really intriguing. But to say all that in a nutshell is that if your game ain't popping on the scoring standpoint, the man would be consistent to basketball. He's running up and down the floor. He's defending. He did a good job on my man Murray the other night. Gave a hard 20 points to get. So them the things that you want to see when your offense ain't clicking. You win. You find a way to win in other ways. And I really believe that that's what he's Doing. And that gives Tom Thibodeau the luxury to not to put no pressure on him because we definitely have to worry about the scoring right now. We got that. So I'm happy about that, man. But we'll see how it goes. I think he's gonna have a good game tonight, though. I think gonna go get it popping tonight, man. In this joint right here. Said nobody averages 125, especially in close games. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But we have to see how it goes. I think it's gonna be what's interesting to me, Nick, about a thing like this here. I don't watch a lot of NBA, Nick, but I do Nick Yak, but I noticed this motherfucker team can score the ball though. This is crazy the way the Knicks score the basketball. It's not too many teams in the association that pop the way they popping. I mean, this team, listen, the New York Knicks is second in the association in scoring, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, so that would that tell you? Out of 30 teams in the association, they net rated is they scoring 119 a game, 119 a game on a regular. I mean, that's their season average. And you get some of them teams like tonight, I don't think that's going to happen with this defense-minded team that they playing tonight. But man, this is crazy when the other team got to think about the way the Knicks score the basketball. And like I said, once we get back to our defense principles, then the other team gonna think about how we play defense too, Shot Power. So it's like an interesting setup that Knicks got going on down there. We just gotta hope they stick to the thing. But this is what I want to put up right quick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to look at some caveat for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a projected starting lineup for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie, Grimes, Washington, Najee Marshall, and Derek Lively II. Now I had Jay Hardy in there because Quentin Grimes had an illness, and they had Jay Hardy and some other things. So and on a fan lineup anyway. But I say all that to say is 24 points a game, 6, 11, 11, 6. These two numbers right here, there's 22. These two people right here, that's called Anthony Towns by itself. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. I'm just trying to make a kind of emphasis. I know it's not the reality, but what they score between each other, P.J. Washington, Najee Marshall, that's Carl Anthony Towns by itself. And Derek Lively and Quentin Grimes, that's Anunoby by itself. And that's not even putting Mikal Bridges in there. Kyrie getting 24, because Towns at what, 26 a game, Shot Powers?
26, I think, and Brunson is 25, almost 26.
So, and Anunoby right now got to be around close to 20, 19 now.
I think he's 20. I think he's 20.1 or something like that, or 21. I seen earlier. I think he broke the 20-point mark. And I mean, if he didn't, from what I seen, I do look at a couple of guys. I don't. Anyway, make a long story short, I think I seen him at 20.1. I think it was 20.1 was his new average for the game now. So, I mean, that's big time. We got 3 players in the starting unit scoring 20 points a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. And that's why I say when you look at our numbers compared to theirs, That's why, from an offense standpoint, I don't think that team can mess with us. It's what we do on the other side of the ball. If we allow them to run amok on the offense, then that might be a different story. But I think if we come play defense and they play defense, I still think our offense is better than being that Luka's not there. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't see Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson and these guys beating us like that. Not from a scoring standpoint, not with the defense, with some of the good ball defenders we have, because obviously you could do some riding there every now and then. You know, Josh Hart can probably can D with the best of them. So I mean, Mikal could D with the best of them, and Anobi could D with the best of them, and Brunson playing good D, not playing bad D. Him and Karl-Anthony Towns not playing bad D. They're not playing. They playing average D. They league average, and that's fine. I mean, when you got three guys in your lineup who play over league average, and them two guys. Because and I always like to have a team like that, Shop House, where you had three guys who defense-minded, but you also had two guys who could get buckets. That's a balanced starting lineup where you got defense and offense. So we know that we got three guys who could get buckets easy, but we also know we got two guys, I meant to say, could get buckets easy. But the way Anunoby playing right now, you could say three, really. But we got two guys who offensively literally could get buckets, and we got three guys literally could play defense on a ball. And I always thought that was the makeup of a good team, where you got some guys who can get bucket and guys who can defend the ball. You know, and I think we got that. So that's why I like our chances tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If we just go out there and stick and play hard on the defense side of the ball for 48 minutes, I see the Knicks come out there pretty good tonight, man. So let's hope that it comes to fruition and they get it popping. Shop out now, and I really like where we at tonight. So I'm really got high hopes for the squad tonight. And I think everybody should, man. Just go out there and play for 48 minutes tonight and get these cats up out of here, man. And we'll take it at that, man. And until then, you already know. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Yeah, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you put them up with the thumbs up and all that good stuff, man. But I'm impressed. I'm impressed with where we at as a team, knowing that we came out the gate the way we had to come out the gate because of injuries and all that good stuff. So for us to be 10-7 right now. 2-1 on a West Coast trip. Hopefully we can get a 3-1 or 4-1. And I think we'd be in a good place right now. Coming back to MSG for 4 games that I think we definitely can win. Obviously, we got New Orleans Pelicans, like I said, is one of the better teams. We're gonna be playing Orlando in that hot tub, but we also got Detroit Pistons and another team that's in the lower echelon of the NBA. So I think we got a good chance to come out the gate getting it popping. You know what I mean? Especially if we can win this game tonight. And hopefully don't fall asleep after all that food in your stomach on Friday. We can manage them 2 things, Shop out, and get back to the Mecca for 4 games, back in their own bed, sleeping. They've been away from home for a minute, you know what I mean? So if they come off this West Coast trip, or this, call it a West Coast trip, or Midwest, whatever you want to call it, they come off this road trip, put it like that. And they able to do what we think they're going to do, which is 4-1, and get back to home for 4 games in a row at the Garden. And they've got a chance to open up some space, Shop out, and I'm really hoping they can pull that off.
Yeah, and these next couple of games, the last game plus these next 6 games, it could be a slow burn. We could possibly see something similar to a 7-game winning streak. You know what I mean? Last year, not basing this team on last year so much, but last year what we did real good is beat teams that was under 500, and I'm hoping that we can continue to bring that this year. Jay Chosen, what's going on, babe, bro?
See what it do.
Yo, what up? Didn't even know it was on my bed. How we doing?
We good, man. How about yourself?
Regular.
Yeah, exactly. Regular. I'm good, man. Just came from outside. I like to be outside.
Yeah,
not all the time. I'm too old for the regular, that type of outside, but I like to get outside.
Yeah, real talk, man.
Yeah, man, I'm listening to what y'all talking about, what you're dropping. I'm picking up what you're dropping, and I like to face teams that are at full strength to really show what we are, even though we're not at full strength. So it's gonna sound odd because it's a good look for us, but if we don't beat them without Luka scoring the way we're scoring, with their centers not being, Gafford is a little bit, but like without being like offensively gifted scoring big men, if in my opinion, we could let Kyrie do what he does. But the fact of the matter is, the Mad Hatter, of course, if we stop Kyrie, we don't stop Kyrie. Doesn't matter. There's no Luka. We should blow out this team. I mean, we should definitely. You know what? I don't like. So we should win no matter what. No matter what. And remember, I joked around. He asked me for my score yesterday, the other day, and I said 175-15. And I wasn't even twisted, right? So, but I was playing. But look at the score we scored, right? And I kept thinking about, I wanted to shoot you a text like, look how close we were. Right. We keep scoring like this, and eventually get our defense right. My gosh, man. Scary. I'm really, really excited like you to be on national TV tonight. Again, another reason I wish Luka was playing, because I want the world to see that the Liberty aren't the only team that has a chance to be the champions out of the Garden.
Real talk.
And another funny thing is they always say, "Oh, we got a championship team on on paper. Game ain't played on paper," and we're showing people that, with no defensive big men, with a coach that's kind of stuck in old times with he's starting to break loose. Remember we were talking about he don't play the young people. He's starting to break loose. And you know what I'm thinking? That's a great deal. Two-parter. One, because we're scoring a lot, right? So it gives us a good chance to. And two, that Payne, the way he plays off the bench is showing Tibbs, all right, I got a go-to guy right now. And I got, I probably play maybe one of my starters with Cole, who I know is I think he's ill or something like that. Cole, Payne, McBride, that's three right there. Then you put in the Daddy A. Sims or Huck, right? And you could still score. You could score and you could keep scoring. Salute. You could keep scoring. So I don't, and I think he's going to get the phone call soon anyway. I think that they let him have free range. Tibbs is a Hall of Fame coach, right? At least he's on his way to. He's definitely a great coach. I think he's going to get the call soon. Like, yo, play some of these kids, man, because they might be trade bait. You know what I mean? We might be looking to trade for somebody else. Play them, because you see that we need to be 10 deep. We need to be 10 deep for a few reasons. One, we might need new people, so we got to showcase. In the street, it's called give them a sample, right? We need to give a sample so we know the product is good. Number two is these other guys need rest. They can't play 38 minutes a night. They shouldn't be, especially early like this. We need that for later. So
yep. I got you.
Yeah. I'm happy. Look, I'm happy. I know you're happy. I mean, I know how hyped you are about it.
Yeah, it's a long season, man. I'm giddy, but I'm cautiously giddy. But my predictions don't change. I had the Knicks winning 57 games. I'm not changing. This team is, that's why I do these prediction things at the beginning of the year. That's the reason why I say every year, what do I think this team trajectory is? So that way, during the course of the season, I can evaluate where they at and what they're doing. Like I had the Knicks winning over 55 games this year. So that gives me a chance to say, well, how do you feel about the 55 games you predicted now? So that's why I do these things. It's like a measuring stick. You know what I mean? To see where do I think this team is at. Last year, I had them winning, 47, they won 50. The year before, I had them winning, I think it was 40-something, they won over that. I just try to do that to say, okay, if you stack this team up against every team in the NBA, where do the Knicks kind of rank against these teams for and at the beginning of the year. If we stay relatively healthy, if this don't go wrong, blah 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 blah, whatever, and and I do that because that's just the way for me to see how good this team is. And like right now, that's why I'm really psyched about they win this thing tonight. And if the Knicks win tonight, let's hypothetically say they want to come off this thing 17-7. Let's say they do 17-7 again. What's that? 34-14. That's 48 games. Let's say they do another 17-7. So I try to see where they at every quarter, like the 20th game of every season. That's the first quarter. So after the 20th game, and I guess that would be Sunday. Let me see where the Knicks is at. So the Knicks wind up being what 12, 11 or whatever, and 13-7. Okay, now I can say in the first quarter, if they did that every quarter, then I think I got a good chance of reaching my goal. We'll see. But I'm really excited about these guys, man. They just got a good team, but they can lose on any given night. That because you good don't mean you can't get your butt whipped. They can go in there tonight and get smoked tonight, but they also can go in there and do what they did in Denver. It's the NBA. This is a talented team they going up against tonight. A talented team. They was in the finals last year, if I'm not mistaken.
They were in the finals. I'm gonna tell you something. I will never ever get excited the way we did that night with Utah ever again, ever again, because the three of us were laughing like we had just burned 2 L's, and we were going nuts, and we were laughing our ass off, and we were like, "Yeah, man, they're gonna be." And we all said 130, 100, blah blah blah, and Utah stomped their mud hole in our back. And you know what? So cautiously is good. Putting a measuring stick is fantastic. Something I learned years ago going through certain things is that you always not think the worst, right? In certain circumstances you do, but you pray for the best. So in my case, I'm going to think this team is a 55 win, let's say a 50 plus win team, right? But in my heart, when you said that you did the measuring stick and they came out three games higher than that, and then before 3 games higher than that, and then if they're 55 this year, it'd be 57. That's 2 games higher than that. We'll keep doing that because every time you measure it, say 53, right, and it comes out 58, it's just that more exciting. So I believe we're a 55 plus team. Right now.
Yep, I can see that.
And we're not even done building. We're not even fully healthy. We're not even a third of the way in. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it in. But my feet are going like this right now. I'm telling you, my feet.
Yeah, I feel you. But you know what, man? It's nothing wrong with
wearing these. So,
and for me, for so many years being a Knicks fan, ladies and gentlemen, we never had a chance to feel giddy like this. It's nothing wrong with that, man. Because for many years we was like, just man, whatever, 35 wins, 17 wins, 21 wins. We finally got a team that makes us feel good about being a Knicks fan. I mean, I'm psyched about this team, man, because I know for so many years prior to Tom Thibodeau getting here, we had 8-9 years of purgatory before he got here.
And Brunson.
Yeah, right. And even before Brunson got here, Tom Thibodeau went from 21 wins to 41, got us to the first round of players with Julius Randle and a bunch of $5 million players.
Yep.
So
Noel, Nerlens, and
and Burks and Bullock and all these guys. Come on. Now, in 4 years, Leon Rose got rid of R.J. Barrett, Randall, R.J. Barrett, quickly, Quentin Grimes, a couple of picks. Hartenstein, and they didn't get rid of him. He signed a free agency. I'm talking about
getting rid of him.
And they got rid of them guys. Yeah, and they bought in Anunoby, Cat, and Mikal Bridges. Think about that. Think about what his cat did since he's been here. And he got rid of all them dudes with the draft picks that wasn't even high. Like them draft picks we gave Brooklyn wasn't high. It was like. So when he did in 5 years, to me, that's the reason why I stay giddy about the Knicks. Compared to what we've been through since 2014 or 13 when Mike Woodson left. Phil Jackson came in, debacle. Mike Woodson.
Houston, Mike Woodson or Mike from Houston?
No, I'm talking about Mike Woodson, the coach of Mike Woodson.
Woodson. I like Woody.
Yeah, because he had the Melo team, and that team, that Knicks tape was lit. You know what I mean? It's just that they didn't have, and I think it didn't work out too well because Stoudemire got hurt when my man Carmelo Anthony was starting to get it popping. He gets hurt. They didn't really have that true guy to go with Carmelo Anthony. But I guess I ought to say that right now, you should be giddy about the Knicks. Shit, I am Shot Powell. I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't be compared to what we've been through as a fan base for 9 years. Think about it. So I like the way they're building this thing. Let's hope they continue building it. And I think they're still going to get better. I still think they got moves to make. And I don't think we see the best of the New York Knicks team yet. I don't think we see the best. Give me 40 games. I'll let you know when all these other guys get back. Like look what happened when Deuce McBride came out the other day. It made a difference because your bench got stronger. So when Precious Achiuwa come back, what happens? Our bench gets stronger. When Mitchell Robinson come back, our bench get even more stronger. That's why I'm giddy, Shot Powell, because we doing this here with 3 guys that was important to our team and the way we play basketball. You know what I mean? The defense side of the ball, not having them guys is the reason why we lost 7 games. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have them guys that to do the things that we need them to do to help out the starting unit. I think when they come back, Shot Powell, we should be looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm ditto. I'm right there with you. I also think that the Knicks are scheduled to be over 55 wins. I put out there 57 wins. Also, you know what I mean? And that was to the comparison of just paperwork, you know what I mean, on paper, how they look. And, now that I see them out on the court, this team has so much stuff that they have going for them right now. You know what I mean? The offensive explosions from the top 5 guys that we have is something that I don't remember seeing in Knicks uniform in a long time. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know what I mean, we're lacking in looking at the stat line where we're 20, I think it was 22nd or 23rd in defense. The last game we should have went up, but then you had Westbrook go off. He went full and did 20 points in a quarter, and we wasn't really playing no defense then. You know what I mean? But it didn't mess with the plus minus for the guys, or it didn't mess with it did keep us. I think we were around 21. But in spurts, you see the defense. The Knicks are every starter is almost 2 steals a game. You know what I mean? Every starter is almost getting a block. You know what I mean? Cat's getting a block. Josh Hart's getting blocks. Mikal's getting blocked. OG's getting blocks. So that means that the defense is working. You know what I mean? So, and some of the games that we will see when the Knicks have this humongous lead, you may see the team try to fight back and get it over 100 and something points a game. You may never see the Knicks just totally demolish somebody by 135 to 101. This year you may see that. But what I'm saying is, in those type of games, we should look for the Knicks to give up 112 points when we scoring 130 some points, because after a while, it's not going to be the first unit and the second unit, is going to be the third unit that's going to be out there, and they may give a little bit away, but maybe not give up the game. So I'm looking for the Knicks. The biggest thing for me is coming down April, May going into June, and we're now we're top 11 in defense and top 1 in offense. That's what I'm looking for. Right now, we're still figuring it out. We still don't got all our guys back, so the numbers will vary a little bit. But aside from that, man, I think we're going to be just fine.
Yeah. Hey, Nickel 100. Just real thought. Phil Jackson did a good job for the GM to me. I mean, I'm not. It's not about Phil. Phil did a good job, but what happened when his era was Derek Fisher, Jeff Hornacek. It wasn't so much what Phil did as running the team. I think he did a phenomenal job. That's like you said. That's the reason why we got all these draft picks. But Phil like we not trading those draft picks in New York. I get all that part, but I also think he didn't when he couldn't get Steve Kerr. It went the other way. You know what I mean? I think Derek Fisher shouldn't have brought him in here. I don't care Jeff Hornacek, none of them dudes. You can't bring in guys like Derek Fisher to coach Carmelo Anthony. And Derek Fisher just got finished playing the year before that. You understand what I'm saying, Shot Powers? How you gonna bring in a guy who Carmelo probably was busting his butt a year ago to coach him? No. You can't do that. So that's even though he had a good. Phil Jackson did well with the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. I know people be hating on him, but he really helped get this thing going in the right direction. Like Nick 100 said, with saving all the picks. Porzingis was good. I think that was a good pick. But what happened? His brother got caught up in a triangle and shit. You know what I mean? And
that's
all that.
It.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Triangle.
Yeah, I just brought it to Phil Jackson era because it was more about the coaches, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm like, Derek Fisher, come on, bro. You could have put me out there if that was the case. But and we came a long way, man. I just want to let Nick 100 know that I'm with him on Phil Jackson. I just thought that from the coaching side of the ball, that's where I thought it got away from him. But at the same time, James Dolan wanted to make sure that Carmelo get that money, make sure that they keep that star power in New York, and they did. And obviously, it just didn't go the way I thought. I thought him, Brook Lopez, Shaw Powers, and Jay Chosen. I thought Robin Lopez, Porzingis, and Carmelo Anthony was an awesome front line, bro.
Yeah, I did too.
Because you had a shot blocking center, a stretch 4, 7 foot, and you had Carmelo Anthony. And I was like, man, give that shit another year. But it didn't work out that way. But I thought they would have kept that squad going into that next year. I think they traded for Derrick Rose then.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it. I'm gonna tell you right now, if we wouldn't have traded for Melo and waited for Melo, right? With Felton.
Yeah.
Don't forget, at the time it was Felton, Gallinari, Wilson Chandler. Wilson Chandler? Was that his name?
Wilson Chandler.
Yeah, right. And they were all scoring 17 each.
And
okay?
Timmy Monson playing bad.
Had like 6-7 assists a game or something like that. Then you bring in Melo and Stoudemire. I think he won like a cup. He beat a couple records that first year. Remember, it was like the most double 2020 2010 double or something like that.
9-10 in a row.
You kept that team. Then you had the other team. Then Melo comes, Stoudemire, Robin Lopez, all that different talk.
Yep. Yeah.
But I agree with you. But that triangle, and sticking, like sometimes you gotta, I think that Tibbs right now needs it. Maybe he's doing it. I don't know, but he needs to take a page out of the Coughlin book when. My man, and I've said it before, when my man Strahan went and had a talk with them, it was like, look, man, you can't be blue in the face every time you come out into the field screaming, pulling people out by the thing. It's not working. It's not working. What happened? Next year, Super Bowl. So, fact is that I think a few things happened. Plus, what really, really is exciting to see is now we keep talking about 6-man McBride, right? Well, it's 6A, 6B now because Payne is playing damn near as good or better than McBride. So we're not really Shumpert was on the team. That's right. So we're not. I'm not really worried about things. That's why I'm telling you that we're not seeing the end of things right now. And auditions are about to start, or the audition is to stay and be part of a 10, 11-man rotation. You're still going to have a guy at the end, throwing the towels to people, but we need to make sure our guys get 32 minutes a game, 33 minutes a game, not 9 minutes a game.
Yeah, I think that changes too. I do think that changes when these guys get healthy. And that's the reason why Tibbs had to throw him out there, because the guy that's there, they just won't be able to sustain in the game. I was telling Shaw Power something earlier. Shaw Power hit me back with the reason why I can understand why it happened. I was telling Shaw Power the other night in Denver, when we blew them all out. Think about this here. Tibbs emptied the whole bench and did not put Huckapurdy in there. And then Shaw Power told me why he didn't do it.
Why?
You empty the whole bench instead of putting in garbage men. Instead of putting Huckapurdy in there, you put Jericho Sims back in the game with Toppin, with Kolick, with Daddy A, and whoever else. And I'm like, well, why did he not put Huckapurdy in that game, knowing that? But then Shaw Power said I think he's in Tibbs' I don't want to say garbage house or whatever, because Shaw Power told me about some plays that he's seen that when the cat didn't hustle on defense, he got beat too bad, and Tibbs like, nah, you're not ready. So like I said, why? And he not injured. That was interesting.
He hasn't been back. He hasn't been back since the game he got beat. One time he got beat. The first time he got beat by not paying attention to the guy roaming on the outside, and they beat him back door. The second time was a blatant not paying attention, getting beat back door. He was looking at the ball. The guy went right behind him. He threw in the pass. The guy dunked the ball. Next whistle, right out the game. That was the game that we were up. We were playing, I think it was Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Detroit game, and haven't seen him since. Tibbs has a circle of trust, man. If you don't know Tibbs by now, you don't know him by now. He
you'll never, ever
he has a circle of trust, man. He has a circle of trust, and he sticks to that circle of trust. He rather put somebody in there that he knows that knows the system than somebody that has to try to figure out, especially now. This ain't 3 years ago when we had Bullock and Alfred Payton and all these guys like that, when he had to put them out there, you know what I mean? Because that's all he had. Now he has some guys that, and even in the minutes that he's distributing right now, is not giving out big minutes to Brunson. I think Brunson minutes is 35 a game. Kyle Tiles right now is 35, 36 minutes a game. The people that are getting are the bulk of the minutes is Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. Two guys that, you know, knock on wood, that usually don't get hurt that, you know, during the year. And I mean, real gritty, fight all the time, want to be on the court, want to play basketball. First one into the gym, last one out of the gym type guys. And these are who getting the brunt minutes. I think Josh Hart is at 37 minutes, and I think one of them is at 37, one is at 39. I can't remember which one, something like that. 37 and 39 are the two numbers I remember. So those are the guys that get the bulk of the minutes. You will see Brunson one game get 37, 38 minutes. You will see Cat get 36, 37 minutes, but you won't see it as often as you see Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart get the minutes.
Yeah. You got.
And they also play with the second unit often. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a big mix. You know.
That's another thing about
playing. You know.
That's another reason why I believe why they picked up Payne and they picked up Shaman, because I believe that Mikal is going to be part of that second unit. You know what I mean? He's going to somehow be the small forward-ish or somewhere in there with those guys that he know. You know what I mean? But then again, if we get forward, I don't know what Tibbs is going to do. He may for now, it may be Precious and Sims until Mitchell Robinson come back, but we still need that small forward position in that second unit. That's the one position that we don't have.
Yep, real quick.
I hear that.
Just to piggyback up what Sharp Howard was saying, Towns only playing 33 minutes a game, Jalen Brunson 34, Anunoby 36, and Bridges playing the most. Then you got 30, 36, almost 37 by Josh Hart. And I do think that's because you don't have a bench. Like if Mitch Robinson was there, I think if my man was there, the guys who he could depend on, not guys just to throw in there. Because even let's say if you do throw these young guys in there, but they might be saving you minutes, but they might be causing you the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got to understand about Tibbs. Tibbs playing to win, ladies and gentlemen. This man is playing to get a ring. He's not playing to be developing cats just to throw him out there. Tom Thibodeau trying to get a ring before he lead the NBA. That's his mission. So he's going to play winning basketball. So even if you throw, like we said, Ariel Hockapurdy out there, yeah, he might spare Karl Anthony Towns a minute, but he might wind up giving up 15 points or 10 points. Then now you might put the game in the quagmire when them guys come back in. Now they got to bust their butt to get back to the lead they lost. So I get what he's doing. And that's why I said we just got to kind of be patient with this thing and hope that our offense can stay like it is right now. If our offense can stay like it is right now until they get healthy, then I think you might see guys playing less minutes. You know what I mean? But until then, he need them. I mean, he need them. And like I said, like prime example, if Deuce McBride would have played in Utah, that could have went different. And it wasn't even about the score. With another body, might could have slowed down one of them guys like Colin Sexton. you could have threw Deuce McBride on Collins Sexton, and it might have helped the Knicks out. Because
not might have. See, that's our problem. We need that. That's why the bench is so important right now. That's why Payne and McBride and all these people are so important to us right now, because the only people that are going to be chasing them down, especially the younger boys, right? The younger guys are going to be McBride, Hart. These people are going to chase them down. The rest are not.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
that
and we don't know what we're getting with the people who are hurt coming back. Don't forget that. So like we'll see. But
you'll see. Yep. Hopefully we get what they've been giving us, but it might take a couple of games. But I have no doubt in my mind. I don't think they lost their skill. I think it might be more of a getting to the floor.
Greasing the joints. All in the joints.
They not losing their skills. I mean, listen, I can't wait to Mitchell Robinson get back in the Knicks uniform. I really can't, because I want to see how teams in the second unit are going to come down the middle with that man sitting in that damn paint. I want to see this, because I think that's a big part of what the Knicks do. And not only that, even if our offense was good that night, put like this here, a lot of the shots Mikal missing, damn, Mitchell Robinson might be grabbing him on the offense board and kicking that shit back out the Brunson and
hypothetically
offense again. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. I'm like, okay, this dude was number 1 or number 2 in the league in offense rebounding. So if we know Mikal off, Mitchell, he shoot that 3-corner shot where that ball come right off the rim, Mitchell Robinson right there.
Yep,
grab
I agree.
it, put it back up, or throw that shit back up. So that's them the little things I want to see that I think make it be a difference in him and what was it? Pressure. Yeah. That's right, man. But until then, but let's get a pop of the night, ladies and gentlemen. This shit about to go down. Good conversation, man. Real talk, man. But it's about to go down in a few minutes, and we're gonna sit up here and watch the Knicks go in there and try to do the damn thing, man. Listen, let me ask all y'all a question. Do we skip the post game tomorrow, Shop House, and Thanksgiving? Because I know everybody gonna be in their world. Or
don't skip that, man. I'll slip out the room for that. You kidding me? No skip.
Okay, well, I'll get a pop. I know my partner Cry gonna have a long day tomorrow. He got to work, plus he got to be with the family. This is how I if I do, but you can't get in, it's understandable. Now, Jay, come and hold it down. But right now, I know you find a way. Knowing Shop Powell will creep out and go to the car.
You know I will.
Get in the whip, man.
I'm on my honeymoon trip. We in Bahamas. And I'm tuning in. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, So I had to pay for that $70. I never forget that I had to pay $70 to get the super internet. But I was on. I don't try to miss no game.
Well, then give me your last words, because John and Dom saying, "Let's go! It's game time. Let's do it." Jay chose to holler at your boy, man. Holler at me, man. Give me some energy for the night.
Yeah, no doubt. By the way, I watched the entire thing from last night. Sorry I missed it. I didn't even. I totally forgot you did the next day thing. I see you drop the "if is a split" line that I'd be liking to use, so I saluted that big time. And look, man, I'm gonna say that. They're a good team. Dallas is a good team. Them getting to the finals last year was more of an anomaly compared to the fact that there was 3 number 1 teams last year, and they ended up beating teams and playing harder. There's no Luka tonight. We should be, and we score no less than 120. I think tonight's game is going to be 136, 112. That's what I think it is. 136, 112. Or maybe 180 to 12. No, 136 to what I said, 112. Check the private chat. I got a funny story to tell y'all, man. It's unbelievable. Okay. All right. And just in case for tomorrow as well, shoot the math.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but so I expect a great game. I really hope to see Brunson score 40 tonight.
Me too.
In Dallas. I really hope to see him score 40. I want to really see him score 80, but I'm gonna say 40.
Real talk. Hey, Shop Powell, holler at your man. Let's do it, my brother.
Control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, shoot over 36% from 3-point land. I believe that the Knicks are going to go out here tonight with a less of a Luka team. I think we have more than enough scorers on our team. I got the Knicks winning tonight, 129 to 107, 129 to 107.
Man, listen, I love it. It made me feel good knowing that y'all believe this team is that good, because I do too. So, we just got to go out there tonight, cross T's, dot I's, play for 48 minutes, like you guys said, rebound the basketball. Listen, I really believe make it hard on Kyrie is over. And that's his tip. That's a normal Tibbs guy. He always try to go at the best player on the other team. That's the way he's been coaching all his life. Take out their best player, make the guys who not good as him beat us. And I think they do the same thing tonight. Whether him or Klay Thompson, one of them got to get shut down tonight. And we do have the guys on our team that could do that. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to this thing tonight, man. Let's go in there and get it popping. This would be a big win for New York Knicks, man. One more game away from coming off the West Coast trip, 4-1. I'll take this all day, every day. So let's hope that they have a good game, ladies and gentlemen, and we get it popping. Until then, make sure y'all hit the like.
What's your score, Devon? What's your score?
Nancy, I got the New York Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 120 to 110. 120, 110.
That's a good
I think we get it popping. Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. We're going to be Yancey on national television. ESPN, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all look for the notification tomorrow. And I'll connect with my brother. We'll see what time we'll pop in here tomorrow, man. And we just get it popping, man. We love doing what we doing. We love being a part of this thing with you guys, man. Jay Chola, thank you for being part of this thing, coming in with us, fam. You already know we get your knowledge and energy all day, every day. Until then, Knicks Real Talk Divine, Jay Chola in the chat. Everybody, man. Listen, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy everything.
Yes.
Man, happy Thanksgiving. Have a good day with your family, your friends, your loved ones. Be safe out there. As always, be safe out there. And get your Pepto-Bismol, get your Rolaids, I don't know, whatever. Man, go do the damn thing, man. Eat till your motherfucking stomach bust. I don't give a shit. Go do it tomorrow. That's what it's about for a lot of people. Enjoy it. And happy Thanksgiving, man. Real talk, man.
Check your phone. Check the thing.
I got you, brother. I'll holler at you on this side. Peace, everybody.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, brothers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holler at you. One. Pull up in the black Silverado. Stop and get some petrol to hit the metro at full throttle. Now we in the Mecca bottle, neck about a 30-second intersection. Look across the intersection where the bomb we see surround flexing. In the city, we post up that sticky note. You can smell it again, the like hickory smoke. It's KRT, folks, and we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Knicks about to open up a candle of bass. The burner cooker with gas. Big cat in the alley digging through your tape track. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash to make a splash. But the fools moving too slow before the pregame show. So here was on tap with the starting 5-1, the entry for key mental with a slew of facts. Those salutes to the fam in the chat. When the rack with your man them, the brand in front of the camera is a picture. Caps and snap back to with the cats. We Knicks dripping. This real talk, you know we from the description. The OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fire keeper, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip.